And we're back. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. So I was just sitting here or whatever, and when I be sitting here, I just be like, playing through the cards like this. And High Priestess popped out. So I'm like, dang, what's this High Priestess? So that's when I start pulling these cards. So I'm gonna read the cards. I'm gonna go over the cards and I'm gonna read them. And then we're gonna get into what's going on here. Something about a priest in the distant future. Something about a love triangle. So let's see. Oh, and then, okay. So we got the High Priestess, the four cups, the Seven of Wands, Judgment, Hermit, Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords, Five of Wands, Hierophant, Four of Wands in reverse with the King of Cups on the bottom. So now we got to read the cards. So the High Priestess, it says intuition, sacred knowledge, the subconscious, divine, feminine, trust yourself, sensitivity, purity, high morals. 101 on the clock. Obviously, they're talking about me. So while the High Priestess was in the Four Cups, in meditation, contemplation, apathy, I had a revelation to disconnect from these people. Seven of Wands, it was a challenge. They was in competition, or they was challenging me. They was in competition with me, and I protected myself and persevered. I put up a defense and maintained control. Now these people was under judgment, or I called judgment and had a rebirth. I listened to my inner calling and started a new phase. Absolution, something is absolute about me reckoning and awakening. This is me getting my redemption. Now these people is asking for forgiveness and mercy. When I was in hermit mode, the hermit, I did some soul searching, some introspection, some contemplation. That's where I gave wisdom to do this truth seeking. Being alone, I became independent. I listened to my inner guidance. I meditated and gained consciousness. About the Ace of Cups, about love, compassion, or pioneering, leading, ambition. That's why I get this Ace of Cups, because I love, I get love, compassion, creativity, new feelings. I explored spirituality. I listened to my intuition, which because of this, I get this back. A new baby, a proposal, or a marriage. And that's why these people wanted to Ten of Swords me. They wanted me to have painful endings, deep wounds. They betrayed me. They wanted me to lose shit and be going through crisis. They wanted me to fail. They wanted me to collapse. And they wanted me to ultimately be defeated. Now these people are defeated. They in competition with each other. It's a rivalry. They experiencing conflict and disagreements, strife and tension. All these people that work together. This Hierophant, this group, this organization, this secret society, this cult, this coven. This cult, this coven, so it's a coven, this institution. They was all for traditions, which ran so deep it became a religion. Society and its rules. Society, they base their religion off of society and its rules. For social approval and conformity. Now they looking for forgiveness because they bounded to the magic that they did. They need some type of mercy because my wisdom, people trust. This Four of Wands in the reverse, I'm having a personal celebration thanks to my inner harmony. These people wanted me in conflict with others so that I would lack support. Now, they tried to cause a breakdown in communication to my home. Now they in conflict with my transition. Transcience? I don't know that last word, but yeah. And this may be a King of Cups that was working with or together or whatever with a King of Pentacles, a King of Cups. Oh no, that's a Knight of Pentacles and a King of Cups. Something's been illuminated about a financial opportunity they took together, and I'm getting justice. Something about somebody from the past, some childhood memories. I'm innocent. These people have nostalgia about my new project, my willpower, my power, my potential, my new beginning, my growth. A Knight of Cups is leaving something behind. He moving on. To a Ten of Cups. Oh, he know that I moved on, and I'm getting this 10 of Cups. Because of my inspiration and my bright idea to discover my limitless potential, I got a free spirit. That's why I explore excitement. That's why I'm free. Not something that's happening fast. The what's this? The Chariot. Something that's being integrated because of my determination and my willpower once again. Somebody wanted control of my direction, and I departed with courage. And they tried to keep that hidden. That they was collaborating and celebrating to cause me endings. Endings to an earth angel. That's why all these people was in conflict, because they finding out that this mofo was just in competition with the Empress. But they couldn't compete with my strength though. Yeah, they was trying to hold on too tight. A King of Swords. For a King of Swords that tried to sacrifice me. That's who they was team working and collaborating with. So let's get into it. Let's get my handy dandy notebook 2.0. Since I done upgraded my baby, it's become my new favorite deck. So let's see what it got going on. So we got the High Priestess. It's game over. People admire me, so it's game over. Somebody wanted to be game over for somebody that admired me, a karmic masculine. He trusted that he would be getting some money. Divination. So he did divination. And he concerned. Or the fact that I do divination got him concerned because I know his dirty little secrets. He can see for himself that I went through a transformation, a rebirth, and an upgrade. Me pulling these cards is a message of concern. Because he did love spells. Because he was doing love spells on me. Or maybe somebody had him under a love spell. Somebody did love spells over a soulmate. And they trusted that somebody would be lustful. Lusting after them. He did the love spells and just was 100% sure that I would be lusting after him. This divine masculine, he was unbothered about binding me. He was just trying to achieve his goal. He needed some type of healing and recovery, or now he in healing and trying to recover from what he did for this group or this organization. Because I'm fortune telling. Or something about somebody's intuition. This what they know. Tell me about this High Priestess. Somebody tried to copycat the High Priestess, and it landed on the 10 of Swords. Game over. So somebody tried to copycat the High Priestess. That's why they wanted me isolated and alone and feeling abandoned. That's why they 10 of Swords me. The 10 of Swords was them coming up against me, trying to abandon me and make me alone, make me feel abandoned and alone, because they wanted to copycat the fact that I was a real genuine High Priestess. They tried to poison me. They was toxic and harmful. Something about a commitment. What's this commitment? He said he was married to the star, and now he's scared. Fear. Destiny. He was committed to a destiny. Now it's something that's faded for the future. Something about some karma. Give me one on this destiny, fate, future. He wanted to marry me because he knew my destiny, my fate, my future. He knew that I would be a rising star, or I am. So he played nice guy, and now he's scared. Give me one on this nice guy. Period. So he pretended as a nice guy and gave me a love offer. And now he in fear. Why he in fear? Because a friend, an ally, a confidant has faith, or this is how he sees me. He's scared because people see me as a friend, an ally, and a confidant because of my faith. A soulmate? What's this ally, friend, confidant? Yeah, they see me as somebody of high honor. Faith. He got faith about some money. What's the faith in the money? That's what I'm manifesting. And a soulmate union. He got faith in some money from this occupation. So he has faith that pulling these cards is going to bring me some bank. So this nice guy gave me a dirty love offer for him to have gains and increase in the level up. Exactly. Okay. So we're obviously talking about a man. Possibly, we'll see. But it's giving man. We did see karmic masculine, so it definitely is a man who wanted to copycat a woman. Okay. So let's see what this Four of Cups is. Meditation, contemplation, apathy, revelation, disconnected. He had an intent to harm me. That's what he was praying for. He wanted to harm me, or he does, or he did, or whatever. But he projecting that it happened to me. He's hoping and wishing and praying. Heavy on the projection, hoping and wishing and praying on my downfall. The downfall of a divine being. A supreme being. Oh, so he's trying to figure out. That's the meditation and contemplation. He's very disconnected, trying to come up with this revelation on how to copycat the high priestess. Crazy work. Trying to figure out how he can abuse me. Tell me about this Four of Cups. He obsessed. Exactly. Obsessed. Fucking obsessed. I'm so tired of talking about him. He obsessed. We're trying to figure out. Because he don't want me to get no good karma. Trying to figure out how he can stop it. He worked for this group or this organization. That's why he traveled. What's this karma in reverse? Exactly. Because he mad. He hostile. He don't want nothing good to happen to me because I won't be with him. Because he can't suck off my energy. So that if I can't have you, nobody will. You won't be with nobody else. Nobody ever look at you twice. Whatever. You ain't going to have no money. You're going to be on the street. Ain't nobody going to want you. And you ain't going to get it until you come back to me. Tell me about this house. My stability got him mentally and emotionally unstable. How he did all this work, and what did it get him? Nothing but, you know, death or whatever. Tell me about this travel. He traveled to me. They paid him. They sent in this fake lover to get in a relationship with me. And they told him to be promiscuous and lustful. Or they told him that I was promiscuous and lustful and a part of the sidewalk gang. So this person traveled to be in a relationship with me. Give me something on this promiscuity, lust, and sidewalk gang. This person that they sent to be in a relationship with me, he was promiscuous. He wanted me isolated and alone so that he can copycat me. Give me one more on this promiscuous sidewalk gang. In the distant future, oh, it's going to be found out that he was the promiscuous one. He abandoned me. He's the copycat. He's the thief. Exactly. So I don't even feel like we need any more on this, but whatever. Give me one on this distant future. In the distant future, somebody is going to be heartbroken. Who going to be heartbroken? Why they going to be heartbroken? Why they going to be heartbroken? Because they was lusting. They was lusting for what? They was lusting. So in the distant future, it's going to be exposed that he was sent in to put me in heartbreak and despair. He was sent in to emotionally manipulate me. He was lusting after being able to do this. Remember, for this unexpected money. So he feel like this is a challenge. Now he in competition with me, trying to see who can win. That's the Seven of Wands. He see that I'm protected. That's how I keep persevering. You see that I do have a defense and I'm maintaining control. Period. Because this is what he was after. This is what he was manifesting. At least trying to manifest. So what's this Seven of Wands? He got legal issues for trying to go after this abundance. You remember what he was manifesting? Remember? Why he was originally abusing me? For this abundance. Something was false information though. Or he created false documents and statements and made false agreements on a divine being. Or it was false information that he was divine. What's this false? What was false? It was... he experiencing challenges because he was false. People are looking at him as a false friend, a false ally. Give me one more on false. Haha, they looking at him like he false. Because people was only in cahoots and the secret collaboration. Only reason they was in there with him is because they thought he was cool. Now they finding out that I'm an earth angel. It was false that he was in cahoots. So he losing control for the choices he made, the responsibilities he took on. It was all a myth. He was keeping secrets. He was spreading false agreements. He was spreading false info, making fake agreements, making false statements and documents. He was just false. It was false that he was to be trusted. These people was in cahoots with him. That was in cahoots with him is finding out that I'm an earth angel. And that he was the one super obsessed with trying to get this money by tomorrow. He the one who worked with my family. Exactly. I don't even want to finish this message. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired of talking about this. I be thinking it's going to be something different. And it always winds down to this. A Cancer. Who birthday is in June or July. So this might be Brandon. Only reason I always say Brandon is because he was the closest person to the crazy stalker nigga. He the reason. He introduced us. He the one who gave me his number. It was his friend. But I'm not saying it always be Brandon. But let's see who this Cancer is. Who's this Cancer? Oh, it's a girl. Somebody who is not a rich girl. Who is a Queen of Pentacles. Well, she might be a rich girl, but she in the reverse. Why does Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Because of a gift. She in reverse because of a gift. She going through destruction. So you know what that gift is? She wanted destruction to a rising star. And she had faith. Oh, destruction to my faith. That I would have a divine masculine. So she sent in this. So this is Shaquela that sent in this fake lover. So this rich girl, this Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse because of my gifts. She surprised. Gift. She finding out that's why the candle magic ain't working. So the high priestess, me, she's in reverse because of my gifts. She the one tried to hex my love life or whatever, and it came out the other day that she was envious and jealous and wanted my man, my light, my life, and my destiny. He was in cahoots with the Earth Angel's family. They was confidants. This was false information. That I was in competition with somebody. Give me one more on this rich girl in reverse. Trusted. Rich girl in reverse. Abundant. Rich girl in reverse. Moving into alignment, ascending. What's this rich girl in reverse? Ascending. She see me moving into alignment. Now she doing drugs with a Leo. I'm cracking the fuck up. I'm cracking the fuck up. What? What's the energy of the Seven of Wands? They sick. What's the energy of the Seven of Wands? Oh, they shit sick, it's over. They feel like it's a challenge. Oh, do the Seven of Wands mean protection? My ancestors? Your aunt, like ancestors? I think so. So it's, shit is over. These people are sick. Okay. No. So let's get something on this judgment. They sick, they under judgment. They was only friends for this unexpected money. They was doing divination. I listened to my intuition and gained insight. That's how I know he was trying to copycat me. Or that's how I know what this copycat did. That's the truth. You can trust that. Now these people is under judgment. Everybody that teamworked and networked and collaborated, anybody that took a penny from this mofo, I don't care if he put gas in your car. Okay? I don't care if you let him borrow $20. Everybody that worked with him or helped him in his time of judgment, and when he is reaping what he's sown, you automatically curse yourself. So I'd advise to steer clear. Anybody that's asking you for help that you know had a part in this. Because one, that's you signing up to take on that person's karma. All because you want to help. You supposed to let them do what they supposed to do. That's how you be getting in trouble. God be putting people through karma, and then you be coming in trying to help. And now you going through what they going through since you want to help somebody. So tell me about this judgment. The judgment is some abundance. Goes to the beta. So tell me what this judgment card is. Judgment, rebirth, inner karmic. I called judgment on this karmic masculine when I found out he was doing love spells on me. Exactly. When I found out that he was trying to challenge me and in competition with me, I'm protected. That's why I persevered. I got a defense. He don't. I'm maintaining control. He can't. Because he under judgment. I had a rebirth. I listened to my inner calling and opened up a new phase of life. That's why it's absolute reckoning down on that ass. Because I went through my awakening. And my ancestors, they getting me my redemption. I'm getting me my redemption. I forgive myself and these people. And that's why they asking for mercy right now. If I could have just held on to a little morsel of regret or of like anything, don't want to forgive, just holding on to shit, maybe it would have worked. But considering it was a clean cut, they getting it hard. So this karmic masculine is under judgment for doing love spells. He getting a message of concern. What's the message of concern? That he covered up something. Something was an illusion. He tried to keep something concealed. What he tried to keep concealed? Concealed that about somebody's happiness. He spun an illusion that he was happy. He was expecting what? To have some type of inner knowing, or he was expecting for me to listen to my intuition about a marriage. Oh, that somebody he was married to was obsessed. He was expecting for somebody to have inner knowing about what? That he was married to an Aries. What was covered up? That when we was in a relationship, he was happy. So maybe he went to somebody to do a love spell. And they getting a message of concern that he covered up. So this is people finding out. So people is finding out. This must be a conversation behind the scenes. So people is finding out why he going through what he going through. Why things is happening to him. And they finding out it's because he covered up. He lied. He was doing all whatever. He was paid to come in. He didn't meet me by chance once again. So he covered up that when we was in a relationship, he was happy. Give me one more on this. Covered up a relationship happiness. He covered up that this is what he prayed for. He was expecting what? He was expecting to be able to block my finances. Because he had inner knowing that I would get married. What was he expecting to block my finances? Because he knew that I was about a marriage, about a commitment. So he tried to set me up, or ooh. So this is not.
Mommy.
So this might be this.
Mommy.
What?
I pooped again.
Huh?
I pooped again.
You pooped again.
Yeah.
Okay, here I come. Here I come. Okay, 26:06 on the clock.
Mommy.
What? You don't want nothing. Hold on.
Mom.
What?
Mama.
Okay, hold on. So, people is finding. Alright, so like I said, people is finding out why this person is experiencing these challenges. It's because he was in competition with me and I'm protected. So now this karmic masculine is under judgment because he did love spells on everybody. And they finding out, and that's a message of concern. He covered up that I was happy in the relationship. They have a strong belief that he was manifesting to block my finances because he knew about a commitment that was coming in. Somebody feels set up. Maybe this Aries is the one who feels set up because he promised him unexpected money. Remember, he thought they was friends. He spread false information about me in order to get them to dead my finances, in order to get him to block my finances. So this Aries must be the one who did this candle magic. May your love, life, and finances be hexed and rest in the energy of lack. So be it. A Leo is doing drugs because of my intuition. Because I do divination. He the one who worked with this copycat and was doing energy work on the divine feminine. He did voodoo. And I'm still fearless, or he see that I'm still fearless. So let's see who this Aries is. The one who did the candle magic and the voodoo. He was fearless, or he see that I am. Tell me about this Aries. He getting communication about the love spell. Remember I said he do love spells on people before he get there to get them to collaborate. So he must do love spells on people. So this Aries is finding out I'm an earth angel. He didn't know that. He finding out why I'm guarded. Just because this mofo was sending me the evil eye. So this Aries is finding out that I'm an earth angel. Earth angel, high priestess, period. Heavy on the high priestess. So this is the person, whoever this is about, this is who finding out the truth. Thanks to me getting on the intranet. This is how he see me now. Alright, so I'm gonna actually cut the video and then we're gonna do the second row. Oh wait, did I do this? So let's get a couple on the Hermit real quick. He feels set up that he evil-eyed me, or now he evil-eyeing this person because he finding out that who I am. Independent. I listen to my inner guidance. I got consciousness. I do soul searching. This person is under judgment, or he under judgment for what he did to me when I was in Hermit. This Ice Queen, this player, this Ice King, this player. He is finding out that when I was in Hermit and he was doing all this work on me, I was minding my business and drinking my water, and he wanted to block my Ace of Cups and Ten of Swords me. So now they fighting with this whole group of this organization because now they ships ain't coming in. They don't got nothing going. Tell me about this Hermit. Somebody's getting some introspection. Maybe this person. So is this Brandon? This person in my family that works with my twin flame? A twin flame union is protected for a boss. And people was seeing something on the internet, like I just said. So it say this family, it got a twin flame, my twin flame union, or my ancestors put this together, or my ancestors is on that ass. A king of wands that was a part of this community. Something is on the internet, and I'm on the internet and people see me as a role model. And it's driving these people crazy, or it's driving this person crazy, whoever this is in my family that tried to set me up. They was obsessed. Him and this player. Or he was obsessed with trying to get me to be with him. Yeah, period. Marriage. He wanted me to marry him. He wanted me to marry this player. A mature woman. Oh, is it who am I talking about here? A mature woman see me still achieving my goals in the distant future? It's going to be found out that she was an emotional manipulator. So tell me about when I was in Hermit, this family did what? This family had what going on? They trusted I'm a star seed. People trusted I'm a star seed. Family, Hermit family. Divination crossing. What's this divination crossing? Moving into alignment. Divination crossing. A twin flame. So a family member that do divination knew that I'm a role, knows and always have known that I am and will always be a role model. Once again, that's why I get this Ace of Cups, this twin flame soulmate union. And they knew that if I moved into the alignment, then look, in the distant future, I would get this genuine, authentic love. That's why they wanted me to be a Jezebelian. They was evil-eyeing me. But they couldn't get to me. They wanted me guarded so that they can have access. So they sent in this fake-ass lover and they wanted me guarded. They wanted me hostile. They didn't want me to be open to love. That's where the access come from. Remember, that's a part of your inheritance. Is genuine, authentic love. That's an abundance package. So they sent in this fake-ass lover for him to wear a mask, to get him to make me feel rejected, abandoned, deserted, and left behind. Ain't that already out here? I think something like that is out here. Yeah, this fake-ass nice guy that came out, he glamored himself. He did beauty spells and all that to make everybody think he was a nice guy so that he can manipulate and control people. Both these people are in cahoots trying to get this unexpected money. And people was finding it out. Once again, it's a message of concern to find out that this karmic masculine was doing love spells on everybody in order to get them to collaborate with them. Or he was in a love triangle with a flying monkey. Or these two family members was in a love triangle. They was both working for the ops. Evil eye and the star seed. So this family member knew about my soulmate union. That's why they wanted me to be karmic. And they covered it up while they was doing what they was doing. He tried to make it seem like I did something to him. That's why he wanted my finances and my love life blocked. He knew that my destiny, he knew my fate, and he wanted me to be going through destruction. So tell me more about this family member. Victory, success, winning. This family member wanted victory, success. They wanted to win. They was projecting. A Scorpio. What's this Scorpio? Oh, this family member see me winning. It's a Scorpio. So this Scorpio see me winning, having a victory, and it made them snap. They unhinged, unstable, and crazy. I'm cracking the fuck up. This Scorpio right now because they see me winning. This family member. So they see me winning. Give me one more on this victory. It's making them mad because people admire me and how I'm independent. They admire my intelligence, that I'm fearless, strongless, silent. This Scorpio feel like I'm mysterious. So they ripping their fucking hair out. So tell me more about this Scorpio. Tell me something that's gonna let me know who this is. Who is this Scorpio? You can trust everything I said. Tell me this, who is this Scorpio? A rich girl, a Queen of Pentacles? So the Scorpio see me as a rich girl, alluring and enticing, and they mad. They making them mad. Tell me more about this Scorpio. Unbothered. Guarded. They see that I'm unbothered and guarded because this person did too much. So this Scorpio is somebody that worked with my twin flame, my fallen ass, backwards ass, dirty ass twin flame. And they finding out why I'm winning, why I'm all this, because I'm a high priestess. They did too much to get my destiny or to get on some type of pathway. So hold on. So my family didn't want me doing divination because they didn't want me to be a role model and get a twin flame union, move into the alignment and get genuine, authentic love. Alright, so they knew if I did this soul searching, that this is what would happen for me. So they sent in this fake lover, or maybe a mature man knew this, somebody in my family. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. The plan didn't work to make me crazy. That's why I'm abundant. I'm not crazy, I'm abundant. Not crazy, abundant. And these people wanted me in lack, poverty, and to struggle. That's what I found out when I was in Hermit. And I chose to love myself. I chose to cut everybody that went against me off and focus on myself and be alone once again. Disconnect from these people. That's why I get this unexpected income. Or they took unexpected income. They was in cahoots together when I was in Hermit. Children, creation, investments. I made an investment. I created something. And it got people surprised how I invested in myself and what I created out of the 10 of swords that they tried to put me in. Now they surprised that I overcame it and they going through destruction. They surprised I overcame the destruction. A divine masculine is confused. Why he confused? He confused that it was an illusion. He seen. Oh dang, I ain't even paused it. Talking about mad. My whole thing just fell off the table. So he confused about an illusion, about an ally and a friend. These people did too much. That's why they going through destruction. So let's see. Let me get it. This divine masculine. So tell me, this a mature man? Trusted? A relationship? Or he trusted that, what? So why they confused about an ally friend? He finding out that he was a thief and he was wearing a mask. He was pretending. So who's this divine masculine? Somebody that was a part of this group, of this organization, somebody that was doing work for him. He's a healer. And he knew that he would give me a He in guilt, he in remorse, he in regret that he worked with this thief. He finding out the truth now. All right, so we're going to do a part 2 and I'm going to come back and finish the last row.